Hey guys, so I'm going to use Belladonna in Materia Medica Pura today to illustrate a couple different things you need to know in order to read Materia Medica well, Hahnemann's Materia Medica well, I should say. So it's not hard, it's just there's certain things that I found really inaccessible when I was starting out. You know, it's just one of those things, once you know, but when you don't know, it's very confusing. So I hope this helps make it a bit more accessible to you. So here we are, Belladonna, Materia Medica Pura. This is page 248. And first thing to notice is that the symptoms are numbered. So here's 1230, 1231, 2, 3, 4, 1235. See? So they're in 5 increments. But every single symptom has a number. This makes for really easy referencing back. For example, my notes tell me to now look at symptom 1268. Let us see what we see at 1268. 65, 6, 7, 8. Ha! Speedy death and a universal gangrene throughout the whole body, which in a short time became black throughout and so flaccid that the cuticle adhered to the surgeon's hands. So, there's a couple things here. First of all, you may be thinking, depending on what you've been taught, why would that not be bold? Is it not intense? It's because in Hahnemann's Materia Medicas, the bolding has nothing to do with intensity. So it's in plain type. You will see up here there is a bolded symptom here. Not because it's not certain, but that it was not seen multiple times in approving. So he's just saying this source saw speedy death at this thing. However, here we have a bolded symptom, feeling of heat with heat of the whole body, especially in the face, which was red and perspiring, with confusion of the head, after 4 hours, and a prover listed here. So what does this mean? This means that it was seen multiple times in this proving that this happened. And we can certainly see feeling of heat with heat of the whole body, especially in the face, which was red and perspiring, with confusion of the head, is a very defining aspect of belladonna. Doesn't mean it happens every single time you have a belladonna case, but it's certainly the kind of thing you think of when you think of belladonna. It's consistent, and so it's bolded. Now, so this is a prover. You can tell because it's a capital with 2 lowercase letters. If it's all capitals, it's what we called an old school source. So this speedy death was an old school source. It obviously wouldn't happen in proving because you would stop it before it got there, right? So the type of symptom will sometimes also give you a nice good clue. So the old schools are in all caps, and they have a citation after this. So it's Moppy, Plant, all sat, page, I think that's 336, yeah, with a footnote 1, which is a little confusing. So the citations are not always easy to trace back, almost never easy to trace back, because they shorten the words like this. So I'm actually not sure what the full word would have been, plant, all sat. And it's not always in English. It's sometimes Latin, German, Italian, French, whatever. So you have to do a little bit of creative Googling in order to actually figure out what the original source was. Yeah, so good luck when you try that. It's a worthwhile thing, very worthwhile, very helpful, but not easy. All right. So, last thing. You'll see the 1.Cs. So, that means it was cited before, and it's just saying it's the same citation as before. So VICAT 1.C just means that VICAT was cited before, and just go back and find the citation from before because it's the same citation. This way you don't have to just keep reprinting the citation. You can just say, go back. Okay, so then the provers, if you want to know who the prover was, you have to go back to the introduction to Belladonna. So this is the introduction, Belladonna, Hahnemann has an introduction here. And then he says, or I should say the editors say, Hahnemann was aided in his proving of Belladonna by the undermentioned disciples. Horrible word. Ugh. And then they list. In other editions, they will also have the 3-letter abbreviations, so it's easier to know that, for example, gross is GSS as the little abbreviation. And then they have all of the old school citations here in a list for easy reference. Okay, hope that helps.